Okay, class, that's the end of the lecture. Make sure to take everything with you before you leave the campus. Weekend is just around the corner, after all. And before you leave, please sign yourself out, just like you did when you arrived. Excuse me. Do you have a moment? Yes, I'm talking to you. I just need a word with you before you leave for the weekend. No, nothing's wrong. I can assure you that. Just wait until the others have left the room. Oh, could one of you close the door behind you on your way out? Thank you. There. That should be everyone, I think. Unless Trevor's fallen asleep behind the seats again. You really think I haven't noticed? I talked with him about that, though. He explained everything to me. Well, that's something between me and him, really. So I can't tell, unfortunately. No worries. Of course you can ask. I just can't guarantee that I can respond when it comes to personal matters of other students at the university. Which leads me to why I wanted to talk with you, honestly. Hey, look at me. You're not in any trouble. So please relax. Take a deep breath for me, okay? There. Just relax. Nothing's going to happen. You don't need to apologize. Believe me, if I were in your shoes right now, I'd be wondering the same. But I can assure you, there's nothing wrong, so you have nothing to fear. I just wanted to talk. Well, I've seen that you've been a lot more stressed lately. You've looked a lot more tired. From what I can tell, that drive you had earlier this year looks like it's faded away. I just want to make sure that you're doing okay. Of course I've noticed. I do care about the well-being for all my students. And you're no exception. Of course, I could just ignore the things that I've noticed and collect my paycheck like some professors would, but I know how it is to be a student. And I want to be there whenever any of my students need any kind of counseling. So, would you care to tell me what's been bothering you lately? Hey, you're not a bother to me. I wouldn't have asked you to stay behind if you were a nuisance. However, I can't force you to say anything if you're not comfortable about it. So it's up to you. But I just wanted to make sure that I at least reached out to you. Okay. So there is something. Tell me. I was afraid that was the case. Unfortunately, you're not the only one that's dealing with that. Have you studied enough for the exams? You don't think so? I have a hard time believing that, honestly. Well, what I mean by that is I've seen how you work and how you put your mind to it. Whenever I give you guys a task, you're always the first one to finish. I even recall that one time you delivered projects several days, was it, before the due date? The only times when that's not the case is when I gave out group projects. Yes, really. I'm not exaggerating. I've seen it. My colleagues have seen it. Even your fellow students have told me positive things about you. No, I'm not joking. They've told me a lot of good things about you. That you're dedicated, that you come up with good points, that you're responsible, and so much more. One thing my old professor told me is that you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. And I can definitely say that about you as well. Truly, you are a gifted person, and I know you will get very far in life, no matter what path you pick. So the fact you're stressed out because of the upcoming exams, it surprises me, really. That's understandable. Look, there's a limit to how much we can take, all at once. And this might come off as odd, or at least an odd question. Do you get enough time to relax? I've seen you engaging in different activities and being really active in the clubs at campus, but Do you ever take a break so you can rest up, reboot? Not really. I think that might be one of the biggest issues right now. If you don't take time to relax, reboot your mind, recuperate, you're not going to function at high capacity. And how many clubs and activities are you participating in, if I might ask? Oh, really? That many? Huh. I honestly didn't expect that. Have you considered reducing the amount of time you participate? I can understand that. I can get that it's hard to say no to people who are counting on you. But what difference will it make if you're stressed about it because you don't have enough time for your studies? In the end, it'll just lead you down a rabbit hole that's difficult to get out of. And one way or another, either one or the other or both will start affecting your studies, which will in turn affect how much motivation you have for each of those activities. And wouldn't you want to give your all? Exactly. I don't want you to lose your motivation, and I want you to enjoy your studies as much as possible. I've seen you delve really deep into different topics during my lectures, and you do make some very valid points, too. I don't want you to lose that spark. Yes, I'm being honest. I'd be lying if I didn't enjoy your inputs in my class. Truth be told, it even motivates me as a professor, seeing my students get something meaningful out of my lectures, even when I make a bad joke every now and then. You don't have to say that. You don't have to say that just to be nice. I know for a fact that I'm still terrible with jokes. I'm a professor, not a comedian. I'm still surprised no one's dropped my lectures after the first joke. Yeah, I'm not going to bring that up again. But you get what I mean. Anyways, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do regarding your studies and how to manage your activities. And I know you can do this. So please just remember one thing. Don't give up. Take one step at a time if you need. No. You didn't expect me to get this involved? Well, there is more to me than meets the eye, I suppose. But that's also because I would say that about you as well, and the other students. Well, for one, besides your academic achievements, you're overall a very nice person to be around. You give off a good energy as well. It makes me happy to see such a dedicated, kind person wanting to learn more and expand on their knowledge. Never lose that spark, okay? Good. I'm glad to hear that. However, if you need help with anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'll be more than happy to help you. Of course. I want you to succeed. So please, if you have any questions about the subject or any school-related problems, just send me a text, and I'll respond. Unless you send me a text at 3 a.m. in the morning. I need my coffee before I can help anybody in my comatose state. Oh, believe me, it's happened more than once. Anyways, I'm not going to occupy you more. I'm sure you have plans this weekend. That's good. Just remember what I said. Take some me time in your hectic life as well. Relax, reboot, come back stronger next week. Great. Sounds like a good plan. No, I don't have any plans. It's not like I have a spouse to entertain. No, I don't have one, but that's not really important. You better head off, and I'll see you next week. You too. Have a nice weekend, and take care.